Good evening, students. Today we will read the poem Ulysses by Lord Alfred Tennyson. Now, at first, we need to know who is Alfred Tennyson. Now, anybody has any idea about Alfred Tennyson? Yes, Alfred Tennyson. At first, look at the name Alfred Tennyson. When we write the name Alfred Lord Tennyson, there is a comma. We put a comma between the words Alfred and Lord. Now, why do we put this comma? Actually, this is the British format of writing a title. Actually, the name of the person is Alfred Tennyson and Lord is the title. So, if you write Lord Alfred Tennyson, you don't have to put a comma. But if you write like this, Alfred Lord Tennyson, then you have to put a comma after the name Alfred. Now, Lord Alfred Tennyson was a Victorian poet. Now, Queen Victoria. Victorian poet means he is at the contemporary of Queen Victoria. Now, Queen Victoria was highly impressed by him because of his magnificent writing skill and gave him the title of First Baron Tennyson. Now, let me tell you a little more about Tennyson. Tennyson has a bosom friend like all of us, right? Now, Tennyson, when he was attending Cambridge University, he developed a deep friendship with Arthur Hallam. And his reputation as a poet increased at Cambridge. And he published poems. Poems is the name of the collection of poems that he had written. Now, it is a 2-volume collection which has been written in 1833 and it was published in 1842. And in this collection, we find this particular poem, Ulysses. Now, who was Ulysses? Ulysses was a warrior. And Tennyson got the name from Homer's epics Iliad and Odyssey. All of you have already heard the name, right? Now, here I have something important information to give you. That is, Ulysses is actually, Odyssey is the Latin name of Ulysses. Now, just a minute ago, I told you about the best or bosom friend of Lord Alfred Tennyson, right? Now, why do I tell you about his friend? Yes, there is a sense why I have told you. Because after his bosom friend's death, Tennyson was very upset. He stopped writing. He became lazy. He was so grief-stricken. But then somehow he realized that life cannot be stopped and it needs to move on. At that time, he wrote it. Now, the idea of the title Tennyson has taken from Homer's Odyssey. But there is a twist. In the Odyssey, we have seen that the king, we have learned about the struggle that the king had just before returning from Trojan War. But here, we will see that here the king, Ulysses, he's getting bored. He doesn't like the family life anymore. Now, what is his desire? We will read in this poem. So, let's read the poem. Okay, one more information that I need to give you, that is, this is a dramatic monologue. Ulysses is a dramatic monologue. Do you know what is monologue? What is dramatic monologue? In a dramatic monologue, generally one person will talk. Generally, what happens in a drama? There are more than one person and they talk. That is what we call drama. But here, only one person will talk and the listener won't talk. But when we will be reading the poem, we will understand that the listeners were present there. Here in this poem, Ulysses is talking with the mariners who have been his companions in the Trojan War. And when we will read the poem, we'll get to know that his son Telemachus seems to be standing by him. And one more thing that you need to remember, that his wife, whose name is Penelope, was also there. Alright? And Ulysses is the king of Ithaca. So I hope all of you have. We will read the poem and the explanation in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice time.